Giada, ROSSI. So it's Giada ROSSI who will take on Chilchitparyak, BOOTWANSIRINA. Tough one to call this. It is the world number 4, who is ROSSI, against the world number 5, who is BOOTWANSIRINA. We'll take a look at the umpire for this one as well, Jeffrey Wong. It's a Group D encounter, of course. And this is BOOTWANSIRINA's first appearance at these games. In fact, it's her first appearance at any Paralympics. So a special moment for the 40-year-old. Yesterday, of course, was ROSSI's first ever appearance at a Paralympic Games as well. And she'll no doubt be feeling a little less nervous because of having performed yesterday and performed so well, of course, against Brill. But it shows just how competitive this tournament is. The fact that you've got in one of the groups the world number 4 against the world number 5. Two players who will be hoping to medal here in Rio. BOOTWANSIRINA was once ranked 4th in the world herself in March this year. She's dropped to world number 5, but has had a solid year. Won gold at the Lignano Master Open. Also won a silver medal in the Indonesia Para Tennis Open. And won bronze at the Romania International Table Tennis Open as well. She has had success in some major tournaments too. She won a bronze medal in the team event in Incheon at the Asian Games. Just missed out on a medal in the singles there, where she finished 4th. And won a bronze at the Asian Championships in 2015. Also won silver in the same tournament in 2013. But of course, the Paralympic Games is another level to all tournaments. It is the pinnacle of wheelchair table tennis. As for ROSSI, well, she's also had a decent 2016. She won gold at the Slovenia Open and was a bronze medalist at both the Slovakia Open and at the Lignano Master Junior Open as well. And being ranked 4th in the world, that's her highest ever ranking that she's ever achieved. In terms of the head-to-head, it is BOOTWANSIRINA who leads it by 2 matches to 1. So work for ROSSI to do. And this is why this is a very tough match to call. Both players just having a final word with their coaches and exchanging pleasantries with the opposing coaches as well. Of course, coaches play such a big role in table tennis. They will speak to their players after each game, and of course they can also call a timeout for their players once the match begins. The toss is being made just to which side the player will start on and who will open up the matches in terms of serving first. Italy have a decent record in para table tennis. They've won 5 golds in total, 33 medals. They've only ever won 1 gold in the women's event. They sit 17th in the medal table for para table tennis. And so hoping to add to that medal tally will be Giada ROSSI. Talks about her most memorable performance being winning 2 of the bronze medals at the European Championships in 2015 in Denmark. Says the reason she played wheelchair table tennis is because her school teachers got her involved early on. Ended up being in a wheelchair after having an accident in 2009, ROSSI. Just to explain the format of how a table tennis match is played, it's best of 5 games. All of the games are up to 11 points. You have to win by 2 clear. And the alternate serves 2 each. And if it gets to 10 points apiece, then you alternate the serves 1 each until someone wins by 2 clear points. So the games can go on for as long as you like. And of course, with the format in Group D, as I say, the top 2 going through, if we get the situation where each player has won 1 match, lost 1 match, it will go back onto the ratio of games won and then ratio of points won. So every point could well count in this situation. As I say, this is also a class 1 to 2 matchup. And just to run you through what the Class 1 and Class 2 brackets are, it says Class 1, no sitting balance with severe reduction of function in the playing arm. And Class 2 is no sitting balance with reduction of function in the playing arm. There are 11 classes in total in the para-table tennis competition here in Rio. So plenty of medals up for grabs. As I say, 4 groups of 3 in the women's singles classes 1 to 2. So only 12 players at this event, and these 2 are the strongest, no doubt about that. In terms of Thailand's record at the Paralympics, they have just the 1 gold to their name, and that was the only medal won, and it was won in the men's. So no female athlete from Thailand has ever won a medal for Thailand at the Paralympic Games. So BOOTWANSIRINA hoping to make history here in Rio. Her ambition, she does say, is to win a medal at the Paralympics. Doesn't specify it being Rio. 40 years of age is still pretty young for a lot of players. There is some players in a lot of these tournaments who are in their 60s. Giada, ROSSI, very young at 22. Picked up the sport at age 31, though, did BOOTWANSIRINA back in 2007. So he has got 9 years of experience, but this is the biggest stage she's played on. And the same goes for ROSSI, although, of course, ROSSI has that 1 match under her belt. So here we go then, this Group D encounter in the women's singles classes 1 to 2. Giada, ROSSI taking on Chilchitparyak, BOOTWANSIRINA. As I mentioned, ROSSI needs to pick up just the 1 game. Should be enough to ensure that she qualifies for the knockout stages. Clever mix up there with the short serve and then pouncing on the backhand. Of course, the sport's so often about trying to get your opponent on the stretch, either coming up the table or going side to side. Common tactic is the high spin ball. Get it to land short on the table and spin it away from your opponent. It can be a shot of great effect, but ROSSI just not quite getting that one right. But got that backhand right. Delicately done. I have to say, I like the earrings. The Italian colours. It's a clever little serve, and again, going short then deep, and that's a wondrous angle from ROSSI. Superb point construction from the Italian. Full stretch. That is the danger of opening up the court. You leave yourself exposed to the angles. That's why quite often you see the players go down the middle of the table early on in their exchanges, just to try and neutralize the point. Of course, the noise you can hear in the background. There are 8 tables in total at this Rio Centro Pavilion 3 arena. I think you can guess that there is a Brazilian in action elsewhere. Hence the noise in the arena. Incidentally, as I say, it is BOOTWANSIRINA who leads the head-to-head by 2 matches to 1. which has won both of their previous meetings. And both of them came this year. That's clever. Just didn't quite get there quick enough. BOOTWANSIRINA. This is the thing with the high ball. You know it's coming. Just a little sloppy, trying to dink it over the net. Undercooking it. And the last win was at the Romania International Table Tennis Open for BOOTWANSIRINA. It was a straight games win as well. And that's prior to that went the distance all the way to the deciding game. I think BOOTWANSIRINA came from 2-1 down on that occasion. And you can tell already, I said this one likely to be close to world number 4 against the world number 5, and it's proving that way in this opening game, although it is ROSSI now with a 2-point cushion. Oh, that is a sensational shot. Ended up landing about an inch away from the net and spinning backwards and away from BOOTWANSIRINA. He's under pressure in this first game. He didn't get that one right. Not enough spin on it at all, and BOOTWANSIRINA just saying thank you very much. Smashing the ball away. As you can see, there wasn't a lot of spin from ROSSI. Wasn't able to undercut the ball as much as she probably would have liked. It's a common tactic. Didn't miss that one by much. Back to a 1-point game. Worked her way all the way back to 8 points all, then the Thai player. Catches the edge of the table. Terrific angle on the backhand side from BOOTWANSIRINA. So will need to be played again. That's too good. Tends to like to play that shot on the off backhand. It's a bit of side spin as well as backspin. No chance for BOOTWANSIRINA there. So who's going to have the first game point? It will be the Thai. Pretty cool, calm and collected, but sure feeling a bit of pressure here. And just undercooking the high ball, so it is BOOTWANSIRINA who takes a very close first game by 11 points to 9.
difficoltà quando si taglia un pochino sui puntini, perché poi arriva quella palla che non puoi fare né uno né l'altro, taglia sul dritto. Quando sei costretto a tagliare, taglia sul dritto. E poi cerca di alzare. Segui di rovescio corto anche, hai insistito troppo. Pure se te la piglia, poi è più a lungo. Ce la fai. Ok?
Dai, dai.
Respira bene,
It was the first game that Rossi was in front for the majority of it and looked pretty good, but just made a few unforced errors towards the back end of it. BOOTWANSIRINA could nick it. So he felt that the tie got better and better as the contest went on. I did just wonder about Rossi having the slight advantage, of course, having won a match already in this competition. So the nerves may well not have been there for her. I do wonder how much she was affected by that recent loss in Romania to her opponent. It was straight games. And what it means is that she has now lost the last 6 games to BOOTWANSIRINA. She has beaten her before, back in 2015 at the Slovenia Open. Seems as if Rossi is the one doing most of the expansive table tennis, but it's a high-risk strategy. Getting joy on this occasion, though. The point will be replayed. Oh, well, we've seen a couple of short high balls, that one a little late, and I think BOOTWANSIRINA just telling herself there that probably should have taken it earlier. Once you let the ball bounce, it's always going to move further away from you with the spin that Rossi is able to put on it. It's a clever little serve, but Rossi can't take advantage of it. You get encouragement from the coach there, Rossi. So he was no doubt pretty happy with the serve. Marino Philpas. Well, there's the variation. Sora just delicately dropping the first serve, nice and short, and then goes for the power one. Springs the surprise against her Thai opponent. I think the point may well have to be replayed here. There's a bit of confusion. The point will be replayed. And this time it's BOOTWANSIRINA giving Rossi a taste of her own medicine with one of those high spinny short balls. And you just feel as this match is continuing, BOOTWANSIRINA is dealing with those higher balls a lot better. May well have used the edge of her bat there just to control that down the line. Clearly looks a little uncomfortable with those shots that she's having to play. So we would have thought Rossi will continue with that tactic. Foul serve there, which means it gives another point to Rossi. clearly a serve that his coach is wanting her to hit a little more often. We've seen a couple of times now go for that serve, and both times not win the point, but both times we've seen encouragement from the coach. This time goes down the middle. And again gets the high ball a little wrong, and a bit of a mountain to climb now, has Rossi. Pushes that one just long. Oh, that's delightful. He's had mixed success with that shot. He couldn't have played that backhand any better. That's a good, powerful serve. Good depth as well, so BOOTWANSIRINA, not a lot of time to react to it. Although the Thai coach not happy with how high the ball was thrown there for the serve. Doesn't get that one right though. The frustration for BOOTWANSIRINA again, unable to get to the ball in time. 2-point game, and obviously just refusing to go away in this game. Did feel that after winning that first game 11-9 and then getting a healthy lead in the second, that maybe BOOTWANSIRINA was going to move away. Hasn't been the case as she hits another forehand into the net, and now it's a 1-point game. That's a beautiful point from Rossi, working the ball from side to side. No doubt about it, the 22-year-old has raised her game. It's the world number 4, the Italian Rossi, taking on the world number 5, BOOTWANSIRINA. It's looked as if it's that close. Oh, finds the court. Look at the look of relief on Rossi's face here. Would have had her heart in her mouth. Defended well there. Not much margin for error. BOOTWANSIRINA nowhere near. So having trailed for the majority of this game, suddenly it's Rossi who leads. And now Rossi will have 2 game points. Momentum firmly with the Italian. Just drifts long, was mightily close to catching the table there. Still a game point though for Rossi. And that is too good, as Rossi claims the game. Tough to tell which side of the net this landed on, but it was the Thai side. You can see the reaction there from BOOTWANSIRINA. Rossi is able to claim the second game both games so tight, could have gone either way. And I think it's probably a fair result that this one is tied at 1 game apiece. Giada Rossi taking the second game by 11 points to 9.
Leggero scambio sulla mesh, dopo tagliata e la alza. Non deve avere spazio, arrivano pallate. Quando
มันก็แบบอะไรถูกต้องปะถ้าเราตีเหมือนเดิมตีเหมือนจังหวะที่พี่ตีมาเหนียวเหมือนเดิมเห็นปะบางทีเป็นเร่งเกินลูกก็กลับมาเลยเร่งโกง
ใช่
ใช่เห็นไหมพี่ประมาณลูกยกต้องเข้าไปเร็วหน่อยลูกมันยกเข้าไปให้ถึงยื่นไหมเข้าไปถึงอ่ะ
So then it's all to play for. Expected this one to be a close encounter. It's proved just that way. Just the one ranking place in the world separating these two. Incidentally, that game for Rossi ensures that she will go through to the knockout phases because she's guaranteed to finish above Brill now. It's of course BOOTWANSIRINA's first match at these Paralympic Games. Rossi, who defeated Brill yesterday by 3 games to love. So she can relax in terms of getting through to the knockout phases, but will want to go through as the group winner. It's a Group D encounter. Just tipping the top of the net, so it will be a serve again. Important here for BOOTWANSIRINA that she just puts what happened in that second game behind her. She had a healthy lead at one stage, was 4 points up. Here's Rossi, who's in the ascendancy. This match, on the whole, really has flowed one way then the other. It was Rossi who was in front in the first game before BOOTWANSIRINA was able to turn that one around. Second game was similar, except there was that role reversal. That's great movement from Rossi. Right on top of that forehand. It's that high ball. This time BOOTWANSIRINA able to reach it, but didn't do a lot with the ball. It's a service error. Again, just when you think one player is getting away from the other, they come back and errors are made. It seems like neither player wants to run away with it. At the moment, this is all the signals of possibly going the distance. So little to separate these two. That's 3-all. So after 3 excellent points, 3 errors in a row for Rossi. You can understand the reaction from the 22-year-old. Oh, it's really well played from Bootwansirina. It's been a shot she struggled with. Not taking that ball early, did just that. And again, this rollercoaster ride of a matchup continues to meander one way then the other. 4 points in a row now for Bootwansirina. But that run comes to an end. A really solid point from Rossi. Really nice variation from Bootwansirina on that occasion. Just thinking it short, then going long. Rushing her opponent into the error. It was a swing and a miss, an issue there from Bootwansirina. Again, misjudging the spin. Was able to strike the ball at the second time of asking. Fault called against Bootwansirina. Not really throwing the ball up high enough. That's so well played from Rossi. Read the serve and was onto it in a flash. And then had the presence of mind just to nudge the ball away short. And there's the variation. Bootwansirina can't pick it, but as we've seen in the first two games, only a 3-point advantage means nothing. Both times it's been the player who's been in front at this stage who's gone on to lose the game. Can Rossi keep her nerve this time round? That's a good shot though from Bootwansirina. Cutting around the side of the ball, just cutting it away from her opponent. Nearly came off, and again it's a 1-point game. Still almost to be decided by a toss of a coin. It's been that close. Timeout then called by Rossi.
Certo, poi non si può fare niente su quella palla. Tagli su rovescio mai, sempre su dritto. Lo scambio lo fai deciso su rovescio che ti torna la palla dritto.
This is the situation then. Couldn't really be any tighter, could it? Rossi was in front in the first game, but lost it 11-9. Bootwansirina was ahead in the second game, but then she lost it 11-9. And Rossi, who was in front 8-5 in the third game, has been pegged back to 8-7. Lots to discuss for both coaches with their players. Jantima Piriban is the coach of Bootwansirina. So after this stoppage, it's going to be very important that both players start with a bang. Such an important part of the match, you feel, this one. Serena, who's shown very little emotion. The only bit of emotion really I can remember her showing was when she lost that second game. either positive or negative. Can she keep her cool here, serving at 7-8 in the third game? And that's a great shot from Rossi. I think it was premeditated. Almost personified from the Italian there. It's a vicious serve as well. And all of a sudden, it's 3 game points for Rossi. That's a fine game from the Italian. And she's turned this match around after trailing a game. It is Rossi who now leads by 2 games to 1, winning the third game by 11 points to 7.
Quando fai il servizio c'è questo cambio, se fai qua non che gliela fai alzare, cioè, la deve toccare lui.
ทำได้โอเคไหมพี่ทำได้เลยพี่มั่นใจพี่ต้องใส่ความมั่นใจพี่บอกไม่ได้ว่าพี่ต้องทำอย่างนี้อย่างนี้แต่คนทำคือพี่ตุ๊กเองถูกต้องไหมพี่ต้องใส่ความมั่นใจไปว่าพี่ทำได้เราก็ตียังไงพี่อยากตีตีเต็มที่ไปเลยโอเคอ่ะสู้ๆ
It'll be fascinating to see how BOOTWANSIRINA reacts after losing the last 2 games. The last one in particular. Rossi just pulled away after the timeout was called. It was 8-7, but went on to win the next 3 points and played some stunning table tennis to do so. And having led in that second game, it looked like she was in the driving seat, but really is up against it right now, and mentally it's going to be tough to come back from being in a position of dominance to now finding herself 2 games to 1 down. And as I say, beaten her opponent twice this year already, so certainly the belief will be there. And one of those victories, she came from 2 games to 1 down and actually lost a tighter set in the third game by 12 points to 10. That one, it was at the Legnano Master Open. So she has been there before and turned the match around. The previous meeting to that, though, was at the Slovenian Open. And Rossi came from a game down to win in 4 very tight games. These two have dramatic match after dramatic match. The only one that wasn't really was their last meeting in Romania, where BOOTWANSIRINA won in straight games, 11-8, 11-6, 11-8. That really against the grain. This one has been an enthralling encounter. Just not reading the spin on that occasion, BOOTWANSIRINA. Oh, it's just nicked the back edge of the table. Just hear a groan from BOOTWANSIRINA. Can't believe that one has found the table. Dealt with the high ball, looked like it was drifting long. Sure, it's one of those where if you play table tennis recreationally, we've all had it done. I had that feeling thinking, well, that's going long. And dips down and nicks the table. Yeah, that's too good. Great touch from Rossi. So short the ball bounces. It's so close to the net. It really is difficult for BOOTWANSIRINA to reach it, especially with the spin also applied to the ball. It's another tight game though, isn't it? That's great table tennis from Rossi. Just solid from the word go. It's another quality point, and you can hear the reaction from the Italian coach. Yeah, worrying times for Thailand. Timeout called. At the moment, Rossi just too hot to handle. No doubt about it, the world number 4 has just raised her game. Can she keep her nose in front, though, in this game? Some terrific rallies. Both players manoeuvring the ball from side to side, but that strike down the middle for Rossi.
แปะมันก็ไม่กลัวโอเคป่ะ2เวลามันเสิร์ฟไม่เสร็จไม้มันยังอยู่ตรงนี้พี่ตุ๊กก็ตีเข้ามือน่ะเข้าใจพี่พูดไหมพอมันเสิร์ฟเสร็จพี่ก็ตีเข้ามือมันก็พอดีส่วนพี่
Leggero come fa. Più alto. Muovi la gamba, sì. Dai, il primo dopo il time out è importante.
Will the talk with her coach make a difference? We saw it happen with Rossi in the second game. She was 8-7 up, then called a timeout and won the next 3 points. BOOTWANSIRINA can't afford to lose the next 3 points and wins the first point. It was a big point to win, hence the reaction from her coach. That's lovely table tennis. Working the ball from side to side, and this time Rossi with her reach can't reach it. Just when you think, again, one player is pulling away, back comes the other player. That's too good though from Rossi. She is to go on to claim her second win of Group D. That will be one of the reasons why. This shot here, undercuts it, hits slightly around the side of the ball as well. You can always see BOOTWANSIRINA, as the ball goes up in the air, is resigned to wherever it bounces, being a little stuck. Nervous times for Rossi's coach. Nail-biting match it has been. So little to separate these two. Oh, that's too good. Nod of approval from BOOTWANSIRINA. 2 points away from picking up her second win at the Rio Paralympic Games. Already guaranteed that she will go through to the knockout phase, Rossi, but wants to top the group. Oh, that's superb table tennis. And really, as this contest has gone on, Giada Rossi has got better and better. And now the Italian has 4 match points. The world number 4 defeats the world number 5. Sheer delight for Italy as Giada Rossi ensures she will top Group D.